Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? Long time no see. How you doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you guys with a 5-game main slate video. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Please hit that subscribe button. Trying to get these subscriptions up. They've kind of stalled. So looking to get to 6,000 by the end of the month. The views, though, you guys are killing the views. So thank you for that. Let's get the comments up. I can't wait to give away free stuff, guys. You're not going to believe what I'm going to give away. So if you can help me out. And for his second video of the day, my co-host, Schroeder Skywalker's in the house. What's happening, Schroeder? Well, just doing cat things, just being a cat. All right. Well, there you go. So Schroeder's back. And if you're returning and you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and then leave a comment because that's all YouTube cares about. It just gets more eyes on the channel. And this is my second video today, so it just gives me, when I see all the views, it just gives me that dragon energy to come on and do another one. So without further ado, let's start the show. All right, so yeah, just a little 5-gamer. I did a video for the 7-game slate, the earlier slate. So if you haven't checked that out, go check that one out first because that slate starts earlier than this slate does. And guys, you haven't joined the DFS club yet. Honestly, what are you waiting for? We're $14.99 a month. We're the cheapest in the industry, guys. We're a DFS club. This isn't like a provider thing. We're a club. You get all my lineups, ownership, projections, top stacks, top pitchers, top core plays, and most importantly, the members only podcast. I go live 1 hour before lock, guys. That's when the final decisions are made. That's when the final decision was made to fade Coors Field today, to fade Carlos Rondon today, and it worked out great. You get every single sport. Everything, man. We play if DraftKings offers it, we play it. Trust me. Click join now. Make sure you click on my logo, Skywalker DFS. And then pick your plans, guys. $14.99 a month. I mean, seriously. I can charge just as much as everyone else, up to $150 a month, but I'm not gonna do it. I have a soul, okay? We have our silver, gold, and 3-day passes, guys. The more you pay up, the more you save. Other than that, all the plans are identical. That's it. We do all the prize picks you guys like. We do tons of prize picks, sports wagering, Squallman, Sportsbook. They've been killing it with the sports wagering. Most importantly, guys, stop losing, start winning. Come be a part of this DFS movement we got going on here, the DFS club, man. Trust me. When we blow up, we're going to blow up, and it's going to be, we're already at 500 members, which I don't know if that's one of the larger communities in the industry, but I want to be the largest, man. I want to take over this industry because I'm all about the people, man. I'm all about you guys. I'm not in this to get rich. Trust me, I'm not getting rich charging that much. I just love what I do, man. I've won all the money. I always win, just playing DFS myself. So that keeps everyone happy in the house. The wife, the husband. You win at DFS, they don't ask questions. They just take the money. So I'd love to get you guys there. I'd love to share my strategies, how to be a better DFS player with a bankroll, with my process, my thought process. So come join up, man. We'd love to have you. Stop thinking about it. Let's go. Let's get to 1,000 members in here. All right. So let's bring up the implied totals. We'll go to Fantasy Labs here. So for some reason they don't have the DK up, but they do have the FanDuel up, the 5 games. So we'll look at that. So first up, we got Miami at Cincinnati. Humid, mostly cloudy, 83 degrees. Winds will be blowing out to left field at 7 miles an hour. We got Miami implied total 3-6. 4-5 for the Reds. We're going to have Braxton Garrett against Luis Castillo. 2 pretty good pitchers here. But I love Luis Castillo. That price tag, though, that's a FanDuel price tag, so don't freak out. Next up, we got Tampa Bay at Baltimore. Humid, mostly cloudy, 83 degrees. Winds will be blowing out again at 6 miles an hour. We're going to have 4.2 for Tampa, 4 for Baltimore. Drew Rasmussen Records going up versus Tyler Wells. Then we're going to have the Toronto game, guys. Love Toronto again today. George Springer got me a nice grand slam. I had 100% of them. Let's go, man. partly cloudy, 74 degrees. Winds blowing out at 8 miles an hour. 3.2 for St. Louis, 5 for Toronto. We got Adam Wainwright against Kevin Gausman. And, of course, you guys already know I did my little rant. I might do a video rant just about that, man. It's fucking bullshit. And I'm being nice about this home field advantage that Toronto's getting because players that choose not to be vaccinated don't get to go in that country. It's not the Blue Jays' fault. It's it's Trudeau. So it's the government. But MLB needs to step in and do something. Because if Toronto gets to the playoffs, they're going to have a huge home field advantage. Because trust me, people have made their decisions. They're not getting that shot if they don't want to. And it should be that way. Get it if you want it. Don't get it if you don't want it. It's your body, man. That's a medical thing. Like, government, stay the fuck out of my medical life. No. Yeah, that's my little rant. So MLB, man, step in, make them play in Buffalo again, which I love that stadium. You guys remember when they played in Buffalo? That was a minor league stadium. You get the guys think Coors Field's good for home runs? Woo! That'd be more exciting. But yeah, love Toronto again. Love Kevin Gausman. Let's move on before I get in trouble here. Next up, the Yankees at the Mets. 9 mile an hour winds blowing out. Again, great hitting weather. Beautiful hitting weather. 78 degrees. 3.6 for the Yankees. 4.6 for the Mets. And Aaron Judge fucking got another one. I told you guys, man, that guy is just on another level. First at bat, gone. You got Domingo Germain versus Max Scherzer. So interesting. We'll see what Scherzer's ownership is going to be against the Yankees. Kind of curious, but I'm still going to play Aaron Judge come hell or high water, even against Scherzer, man. But yeah, that should be a banger of a game. And then last but not least, Cleveland at Boston. Again, Cleveland was a good stack again, mostly cloudy. And I told you guys, and I told the members in the members only podcast, there ain't no way Boston's hitting that 5.5 projected total. And they didn't even come close. I said, play the Cleveland side, and it worked out beautifully. 4.3 for Cleveland, 4.9 for Boston. Cal Quantrill against Nathan Eovaldi. Since Nathan's come back from injury, man, he's been absolute dog shit. He's been a dumpster fire. So, buyer beware there. All right, so let's bring up Draft Dashboard. We'll go into the position by position. Schroeder's just chilling right here, man. All right, so... All right, 5-gamer. So, Max Scherzer going up against the Yankees. Kind of scary, but kind of not. You know, the Battle of New York, you got to think Max Scherzer is going to be pumped for this one. 10.6K on DraftKings. He's going to be $900 more on FanDuel. 41 last time against the Yankees. So, it's not like the Yankees can't be stopped. Max Scherzer can do it. So, I like him. Hopefully, the ownership's down because of the matchup. Kevin Gausman at 9.3. Love it. At home. I love Toronto pitchers at home. On the road, they scare the shit out of me. Like Barrios did find it. Excuse me. Hiccup. Barrios did fine today. For his price tag, I'll take it, man. Last two against St. Louis, 30 and a 25. So, love Kevin Gausman at 9.3K. Love Luis Castillo at only 8.9K on DraftKings. He's going to be $1,700 more on FanDuel. So, going up against Miami, it's the matchup for me. Luis Castillo gets a lot of strikeouts. And these fantasy scores, why is he only 8.9? 26, 27, 22, 35 in his last 4. So, love Luis Castillo. I'm going to have him. If he goes out there and fucks the dog, so be it. You know, I made the right choice there. And then last but not least, we're looking at Braxton Garrett, 7.9K. Why is he so cheap? I don't know. It was against Cincinnati. Okay. 28-32 in his last 2, guys. Braxton Garrett at 7.9K, only $300 more on FanDuel. I like it. SP2, you can do a Castillo fucking Garrett double, SP1, SP2, but someone's got to get the win, right? That's the only concern, but it could be dangerous fading Max Scherzer with this strikeout upside, right? If Max Scherzer gets one of these 41 DraftKings point games, you could be in some big, especially on FanDuel, you'd be in some deep shit if you don't have them. So just something to think about. Let's go to position by position here. We'll go to first base. So Pete Alonso continues to go off. since the All-Star break. He's so mad at himself, probably he didn't win the home run derby again, but 17, 29, 13 in his last three. 5.3K. Going up against Jermaine, one of the Yankees, like, not so good pitchers, so I do like a Met stack. Vladimir Guerrero, 5.2K. Yep. Against Wainwright. Yep. Get him in there. Get Toronto in there. Josh Naylor. I do like Cleveland again. 3.9K. Going up against a righty in Eovaldi. And Eovaldi's been just horrible. So Cleveland, you can get sneaky there on a 5-game slate. Calvin Biggio, if you want to get different with the Toronto stack, he's very cheap. He's only 2-3. Going up against a righty. So if he makes the lineup, him, Tapia, like these cheaper guys, get him in there. And yes, Draft Dashboard does not have Tapia. Let's see. Let's take another shot and see if they got him yet. There he is. So 2.5K. If he makes the lineup, get him in there. That simple. All right. So let's go to second base. So Jeff McNeil, part of this Met stack I'm liking, 4.1K. He does have a home run off of Jermaine and only 3 at-bats. So, and he's a righty crusher. I don't think nobody's going to be on the Mets. So I do like a Met stack. 4.1K looks pretty good. Andreas Jimenez, he's batting over 300 this year. He's only 4K. He's 3 for 7 against Eovaldi. 2 singles and a double. Yeah, love it to go with your Cleveland stack. Brandon Lau, I guess. I mean, every time I play this fucking guy, look at this fucking beauty. He does nothing. He got me 3 today. But he's going up against a righty in Wells. He's 2 for 4 against him. 1 single, 1 home run. 5K, sure. I love the pain. Just bring it. Just bring the fucking pain. Let's go to third base. And then Brandon Drury for a one-off I like at 5-1. Even against Braxton Garrett, because look at that OPS versus lefties. 966. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets like a single, like a solo home run here at 5.1. Jose Ramirez starting to come alive again. 5.9K. I like what I'm seeing now. Against a righty, go with the Cleveland stack. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets one tomorrow. Going back to Matt Chapman, and why wouldn't I, guys? I keep telling you, this guy does not disappoint. He's only 4K. Double-digit fantasy points again, guys. 14, 16, 12, 32, 8 in his last 5. Just keep rolling with Matt Chapman if you're going to stack Toronto. Let's go to shortstop. So Bogarts did pretty good today at 5.1K. Got 17 DraftKings points. I don't mind going back to him. Is it a must-play? No. He normally does better against lefties, but, I mean, he could be on a heater. And then Kyle Farmer at 3-3. For some reason, when I roster this guy, he does good for me. But I only play him against lefties. OPS versus lefties is 939. He's going up against Braxton Garrett, but Kyle Farmer does everything, guys. He steals bases, too. I don't know if you know that, but you get stolen bases, home runs, does it all. And against lefties, he's dominant. So at 3-3, get him in there. And then outfield, let's see here. Aaron Judge, yep. I don't care who he's up against. Give me Aaron Judge at 6-3. Willing to go back to George Springer. Sure, his ownership will be through the roof. He crushes righties against Wainwright. Again, he got the grand slam today, 13 before that. But just against St. Louis, look what he does against them. For some reason, George Springer has it out for this team. 28, 18, 18, 28, 16. Lowest fantasy score in 5 games against St. Louis is a 16. That's a no-brainer for me. Give me George Springer. I'll eat the chalk. Don't mind it. Jarren Duran at 3-4, only because he's a leadoff hitter. Good cash game play. Let's see, going up against a righty. Yeah, he looks pretty good. Excuse me. Sterling Marte, part of that Met stack. 4.9K. 21-12 in his last 2, guys. He's been great. It sucks that Oakland got rid of him, but he's fitting in very nicely with that Mets team. So give me Marte with that Mets stack. Give me Brandon Nemo at 4.6K. 1 for 3 against Jermaine with a triple. T-Score Hernandez, 4.5K. Now, normally he's a lefty crusher. Wainwright's a righty. But hear me out here. If you got T-Score and they get Wainwright out of there, maybe they put a lefty in. And then T-Score might be looking good at probably lower ownership. I normally only play him against lefties, but 10, 12, 7, 30 in his last 4. Maybe I don't get to him as part of my Toronto stack. I'm going to have to take a look. If Tapia's in, I'm going to play Tapia for sure. Cedric Mullins, he's only 4.1K, guys. He got one today. He crushes righties. That's just too cheap. Leadoff hitter for Baltimore. You got to play these guys when they're this cheap. You got to play them. Lourdes Gurriel has been awful. 3.9K. Doesn't matter how many runs Toronto gets. He seems to go out there and fuck the dog. But he might come in at lower ownership. He does steal bases. He does get home runs. He could go. He's just due, right? So pick and choose how you're going to stack Toronto. Gurriel, if he's one of the lower owned guys, I'll probably pick him up. Steven Kwan to finish off, not to finish off, but to start off my Cleveland stack. Going up versus Eovaldi, he crushes righties. He's been having an amazing time. 16, 3, 19, 19, 18 in his last 5. Leadoff hitter. Get him in there. And look at this. Mark Canha to finish off my Met stack. 3.5K. Against Jermaine, guys, he's 6 for 9 lifetime. 6 for 9. 4 singles, 1 double, 1 homer. Mark Canha at 3.5. Give me a 5-man Met stack here, especially in one of my 3 lineups. Franmil Reyes to finish off my Cleveland stack. He's only 3-3. 3 for 7 against Eovaldi, and he has a home run against him. Now, we know Reyes hasn't been hitting that many home runs this year, but he does have one against Nathan. So I'm going to take a shot here at 3-3. Nolan Jones. When are we going to start taking this kid seriously? 2.3K. It's like I want to play all these Cleveland bats, right? I get it. You got 18 today, guys. 18, 2, 14, 0, 10 in his last 5. I love it, man. 2.3K. If Cleveland's going to be popular, maybe his ownership's lower because he's the 7th in the order, batting 7th. He needs to be in that top 5, but I don't know why they're doing him dirty like that, guys. So that's where I'm looking at. So again, let's bring up Fantasy Labs here, and then we'll talk about stacks real quick. I'll get up out of here. Let's see here. So stacking, number 1 for me is probably going to be the Mets. The Mets, I think, is going to be number 1. Number 2 is going to be the Blue Jays. I think maybe you can fit both. Now, I know both are expensive, but it depends on who starts, right? If the Blue Jays throw Tapia in there, that'll make life a lot easier for me. Cleveland, number 3. And that's it. So give me the Mets, Toronto, and Cleveland, guys. I'll make it real simple for you. I don't make it even more simple for you guys. Come join the DFS club. $14.99 a month to start you out. If you want to pay up for gold, silver plans, the more you pay up, the more you save. You can save even more. So come join us, guys. DFSclub.com. Click join now. Click my logo, Skywalker DFS. Pick your plan, and you are in. It is that simple. And my goodness, God bless you guys. Thank you so much for all the views. I just need to get the subscriptions up. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell your family. Like this video, share this video. Trying to get to 6,000 by the end of the month. And subscriptions are kind of like staggering, even though the views are way up. So if you hit that subscribe button, I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. I love you. God bless you. Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. Absolutely nobody. I'm Gabriel Skywalker. I'm out. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.